Hello and welcome to a new episode of our program Cultural Magazine, during which we're going to bring you the latest cultural events that are taking place in Egypt.
Under the auspices of His Excellency President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, the third edition of Turasna, or Our Heritage Exhibition for Handicrafts and Heritage Products, was inaugurated at the Cairo International Exhibition Center. While touring a number of displayed products, the President pledged to support the handmade industry so as to make a great leap in this sector. As many as 1,500 local exhibitors nationwide are participating in this year's edition. The exhibition includes pavilions to display products from the UAE, Jordan, and Sudan. The exhibition is organized by the Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprises Development Agency and shows traditional art products and handicrafts from different Egyptian governorates. The exhibition, which is being held for the third year, targets providing all means of support for heritage industries and the handicraft sector. It seeks to expand the promotion of traditional Egyptian arts and to make their products available at affordable prices through the exhibition to encourage their spread and increase their distinctive production. The exhibit includes a large and varied assortment of handicrafted and traditional products that characterize the different governorates, including carpets, handmade rugs, textiles, copper and glass artistic products, embroidery on cloth, mother of pearl, porcelain, and lighting units, as well as leather products, wooden antiques, and Sinai handicrafted products that it has a special pavilion to display the products of the exhibitors in northern Sinai. The Enterprise Development Authority has allocated pavilions for people of special needs with manual skills and pavilions to display the products of women and children to enjoy a live participation through pavilions that teach handicrafts. For business development, it includes a number of experts and specialists to help project owners who are participants or visitors to the exhibition in marketing their products in a better manner. Under the patronage of Her Excellency, the Minister of Culture, Dr. Ines Abdeldaim, the Cairo Opera House, headed by Dr. Magdi Sabir, presented a creative symphony to celebrate its 33rd anniversary. The performance included a group of serious artistic colors where 7 various concerts were held on its theaters in Cairo, Alexandria, as well as Damanhur. Minister of Culture Dr. Ines Abdeldaim congratulated the international opera singer Dr. Iman Mustafa after being honored by David Scalamani, director of the Italian Cultural Institute and cultural counselor of his country's embassy in Cairo. The honorary celebration comes on the 33rd anniversary of the opera, which was held at the Opera House Grand Theater. Scalamani said in his speech that today we are in the process of a big celebration, adding that it has been 150 years since opera Aida was first presented for the first time in Cairo, and since then Italy and Egypt have united in the field of music. And there is no better time than this time which we can honor this unity between the two countries in the field of music. Scalamani added that on this occasion we honor the best representative of the bridge between Egyptian and Italian cultures in the person of Dr. Imen Mustafa, who has a long artistic history, and through her we honor the Egyptian Opera House for its efforts in supporting this fruitful and constructive cooperation. For her part, the artist Imen Mustafa thanked the Minister of Culture, the Italian Embassy, and the Director of the Cultural Institute for this honor and the continuous communication that resulted in an exchange of artistic experiences between the two countries. She also expressed her happiness with the honor, adding that it is the culmination of her artistic career and confirms the ability of the Egyptian artist to represent the country in various international forums and to build bridges of communication with the world in the meeting of civilizations and the dialogue of cultures.
The Cairo Opera House plays a significant role in the cultural movement that is taking place in Egypt.
The Cairo Opera House, situated in Zamalek. The Cairo Opera House has served as Cairo's main performing arts venue, hosting various events from renowned international performances to daily shows by some of our local favorites. Designed and extremely well kept, the grounds of the Opera House occupy a significantly sized sprawling space, including pristine lawns and gardens as well as 7 theaters. The main hall is designated to seat over 1,200 people on 4 different levels. The Opera Museum is located on the first floor of the main hall and is usually open before and during performances. One wing is completely devoted to documents relating the history of the Royal Cairo Opera House, which was built in 1869 during the Khedive Ismail's reign by Italian architect Avoscani and Rossi. On display are rare photos of the building, including some of the night the Royal Cairo House burned down in 1971, photos of several of the most important artistic performances, and a number of brochures of the concerts given at the Royal Opera House. Unfortunately, nothing else could be rescued from the fire except for 2 statues by artist Muhammad Hassan and a small model of the opera. This wing also exhibits costumes, jewelry, and musical scores of the opera Aida. Some historic documents written in Italian about the artistic performances of the Royal Cairo Opera House from 1869 until 1907 are shown as well. The other wing is dedicated to the new Cairo Opera House, which was inaugurated in 1988. There are several posters of the most important artistic performances of all the opera theaters, the main hall, small hall, and the open-air theater, and brochures of the renowned international artistic companies that performed in Egypt. Visitors can also admire a huge ney, oriental flute, about 10 centimeters wide and more than 2 meters long. It is made of ornamented wood. Another rare piece is a piano with additional keys on its keyboard, allowing for oriental tunes to be played. There are costumes given to the new Cairo Opera House by the Vienna State Opera and a model of the new Opera House buildings and photos while it was under construction. Not only is a visit to the Opera House worth your time when you are in the mood for a classy night out, but the grounds also provide a relaxing refuge from the chaos of the city thanks to its free entrance and many benches.
Under the patronage of Her Excellency, the Minister of Culture, Dr. Ines Abdidaim, the Cairo Opera House, headed by Dr. Magdi Sabir, presented a creative symphony to celebrate its 33rd anniversary. The performance included a group of serious artistic colors where 7 various concerts were held on its theaters in Cairo, Alexandria, as well as Damanhur. On the Grand Hall stage, David Scalamani, director of the Italian Cultural Institute and cultural advisor to the Italian Embassy in Cairo, honored Dr. Iman Mustafa, the artistic director of the Cairo Opera Troupe, in appreciation of the fruitful cooperation with the Institute and its contributions to the dissemination of opera arts. This ceremony coincides with the occasion of the 150th anniversary of the presentation of Opera Aida in Egypt for the first time, as it is one of the most important opera performances. Fountain Theatre witnessed an evening of fine art revived by orchestra led by Maestro Dr. Mohammed El Mogi, and it included a musical performance entitled The Opera Festival. The idea and preparation of the concert leader, in addition to selections from famous compositions written by great composers, including Visit Me Once a Year, Near Me You Are Far, Tell the Eye of the Sun, I Saw My Love, and many other works. On the small stage, the opera group for chamber music under the supervision of violinist Mahmoud Osman presented a number of international classical compositions by Mikhail Glinka, Joseph Haydn, and Felix Mendelssohn. As for the Gumhuriyya Theatre, it hosted a concert for a choir of peace led by Maestro Wa'il Awad, affiliated with the National Center for Child Culture, which included a group of traditional and contemporary musical and lyrical works.
Please stay tuned for more in the cultural magazine that we are going to tour all the cultural events taking place in Egypt.
The choreography, of course, I did several versions. This time I adapted a little bit to the place because usually we are performing in bigger stage. So I reduced the number of dancers because there was not enough place. I modify a little bit the choreography, but the style that I was making the first time, I mean a long time ago, is all there because I was studying a lot before making the choreography because I was afraid to mistake. So I was really studying in the hieroglyphics, and I saw the position of the hands in the old drawing in the tomb. And then I make the choreography, and my husband Abdelmonem Kamel, Allah yarhamu, told me it's okay, I am satisfied. So when I had this okay, I was very proud.
camera of our program is always going after the cultural events that are taking place in Egypt, so stay tuned.
The Salah ad-Din Citadel International Festival came back after being suspended last year. Organized by the Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities and the Cairo Opera House, the 29th edition of the festival featured over 31 artists from different rosters and genres, including international acts. The festival is known for its affordable ticket prices, which guarantee that everyone gets a chance to enjoy the live music. Since its debut in 1990, the festival has remained a unique amalgam of musical acts with a variety of distinct and eccentric identities, including local and international music, and ranging across various genres and time periods. The festival ensures that the attendees of all age groups find at least an act they enjoy. This year, the situation is completely different. We started to return to our audience, and they are unique and different. I am participating in this festival since 29 years ago, and it is an amazing feeling that the festival is still there and has the same distinguished audience. We have chosen the best artworks and worked on it, raising their level to suit our audience.
الموضوع جميل وممتع لأنه بيزيد من الخبرة.
I am a ballerina in Cairo Ballet Troupe. I am from Georgia. I came to Egypt when I was 3 years. I was raised here, but my origins are from Georgia. My parents are from Georgia. I joined Cairo Ballet Troupe 10 years ago, and I participated with them in many shows. Our participation in the Citadel Festival is nice and interesting because it increases our experience, and I am really proud to participate in such a huge event, and I hope the audience will enjoy singing, music, ballet, and everything. All what can I say that I am really proud, and I wish really good luck to my colleagues, and I thank the choreograph. The Citadel Festival is considered one of the most amazing artistic events that we perform with passion and love. It is a successful festival throughout the years. Since we started, the Ministry of Culture and the Opera House are proving that the audience have a good taste and they are enjoying this kind of unique art. We are trying to present famous operas that audience have heard before with the orchestra. Our administrator, Dr. Iman Mustafa, and the head of the Opera House, Dr. Magdi, under the supervision of Dr. Ines Abdel-Daim, we all contribute to make it successful. We always hold workshops to choose the suitable songs for the audience, to present famous songs as you can hear, and the audience are happy. The whole world went through a difficult period last year because of COVID. Thanks God, this year we started to be back with a little number of audience and half the time of the shows. We are taking good care, and the most important thing is the safety measures taken, and we have to deal with it, and we have to enjoy. Our lives will not end. I will present today Fly Me to the Moon and Strangers in the Night.
Well, with this, my dear viewers, we come to the end of this episode of our program, Cultural Magazine. I hope you've enjoyed being with me. Please wait for me in the next episode. Until then, it's goodbye.